One effective strategy for real estate investors is to identify neighborhoods that demonstrate strong and consistent growth based on historical home value trends. A neighborhood showing steady appreciation can be an excellent place to begin deeper research. Such areas often present opportunities for investors seeking both short-term momentum and long-term stability. For example, consider Willow Bend in Plano, Texas. In January 2020, the typical home value there was about $838,000. By March 2025, it had climbed to nearly $1.4 million, and then in September 2025, it was dropped to $1.35 million. That remarkable growth and then decline highlights an important question. How can we consistently identify neighborhoods like this across different cities and states, and where can we find the data? In this video, we will use Zillow's Home Value Index, or ZHVI, which is one of the most powerful and freely accessible datasets available. We'll also explore a straightforward way to use Excel with ZHVI data to compare neighborhoods, not only in Plano, but across the United States. By the end of this session, you will know how to pull ZHVI data, organize it, and uncover trends that can guide smarter investment decisions. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. Real estate investment depends on many factors, such as accessibility, walkability, household income, and school quality, all of which influence home values. What we'll cover today is just one piece of the puzzle, analyzing historical price trends. So if you were deciding between two cities or even two neighborhoods within the same city, how would you know which has the strongest momentum and the most resilient long-term growth? That's what we'll explore in the next few minutes. How to pull ZHVI data, build clear Excel charts, and read the story behind each neighborhood so you can ground your investment decisions in data. The Zillow Home Value Index, or ZHVI, is one of the most widely used benchmarks for tracking housing market trends. Unlike a simple average or median, ZHVI represents the typical home value in a given area. It focuses on the middle of the market, roughly the 35th to 65th percentile. So the numbers aren't skewed by a handful of multi-million-dollar sales or very low-value transactions. Different versions of ZHVI highlight different parts of the market. The All-Home ZHVI provides the overall trend for a city or neighborhood. The top-tier ZHVI looks at the 65th to 95th percentile, reflecting higher value or luxury homes, and the bottom-tier ZHVI captures the 5th to 35th percentile, which is especially useful for understanding entry-level and more affordable housing markets. Another important feature is that ZHVI is published in both raw and smoothed, seasonally adjusted forms. The smooth series is particularly helpful for spotting long-term trends because it filters out the short-term fluctuations that can distract from the bigger picture. Today, we'll walk through an example using a few areas across the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. The process is exactly the same no matter where you invest, whether you're looking at an entire county, a metro region, a single city, or even drilling all the way down to individual neighborhoods. By the end, you'll be able to take these same steps and apply them to your own target market. To get started, head over to zillow.com/research/data. Scroll down to the Home Values section where you'll see different options for downloading ZHVI. From the data type dropdown, select ZHVI All Homes, SFR Condo Co-op Time Series Smoothed, Seasonally Adjusted. This gives us a clean, long-term trend across all home types. Next, in the Geography dropdown, you can choose the level of detail you want. Zillow lets you pull data at the metro and U.S., state, county, city, zip code, or even neighborhood level. For today's example, we'll select Neighborhood, so we can compare different areas across Dallas-Fort Worth. Once you've set those options, just click Download, and the data will be saved as a CSV file. Once you've downloaded the CSV file, go ahead and open it in Excel. At the top of the sheet, you'll see several columns with region details, things like region ID, region name, state, city, and metro area. After those, each column represents a month, showing the historical home values for that location. This layout is called a wide format. In other words, one row per region with many monthly columns. To analyze it effectively, we'll need to clean and reorganize it. First, let's apply filters. Click any cell in the data, press Ctrl-A to select everything. Then on the Home ribbon, choose Sort and Filter and click Filter. Now you can easily filter the data by city, county, or neighborhood. For example, if we want to focus on Plano, simply open the filter on the city column and select Plano. If you're analyzing a different metro or state, just adjust your filter accordingly. Next, copy your filtered data into a clean workbook. Press Ctrl A again to select, Ctrl C to copy, then open a new workbook and paste values only. This keeps your dataset tidy and easy to work with. Now, select the Date column and change its format to Dates. Highlight the row with the monthly columns. Then, under the Home ribbon in the Numbers section, change the format to Short Date. That way, your headers show recognizable dates instead of plain text. After that, rearrange the columns. Move the region name column so it sits just before the first date column. You can also delete the word region name from the header row to keep your chart labels clean. Now you're ready to insert a line chart. Select your full range of data, go to the Insert ribbon, choose Charts, and then pick a line chart. Excel will instantly generate trend lines for each neighborhood. From here, you can clearly see how different neighborhoods have performed over time. If you want to take your analysis further, you could calculate month-over-month percentage changes, or even rebase the data into an index using a starting year. But even in this simple form, the ZHVI trends already give you a powerful snapshot of which neighborhoods are stable, which are growing, and which may be slowing down. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you learn more about Zillow housing market data and how to summarize it at different levels of granularity.